How's it going, friend? Shane with the Modern Warrior Project, and in today's video I'm going to kind of review, not so much review, but reveal the contents of Emission Box 107 with Battlbox. If you're not familiar with Battlbox, it's a subscription service, provides you, depending on the level you get, new stuff every month in the area, typically of survival and tactics, sometimes a little bit of prepper overlap and just general security stuff. All in all, you get a better value for your money by going with this route because collectively you get a discount as to what you'd buy it for individually. The drawback to any subscription service is sometimes you get things you don't necessarily need or want, and occasionally duplicate things. However, I enjoy it because I'll sometimes get some duplicates of stuff that I already have, but what I love about it is they tend to be on the cutting edge as far as new stuff coming out, unique items, and so a lot of times it's kind of like getting a curated box of new stuff on the market, and it saves me the research trying to find those things. So let's go ahead. This is 107. I've had it, I've opened it up, but I haven't really pulled into it too much. So one thing you get with every battle box, they call it a mission brief, and it kind of goes over the gear that you get in there, which is handy because sometimes an individual item might not be revealing in its packaging as to what it does. So it saves you a short trip to Google, if you will. So one of the first things we have here are NoseSlap. So these are kind of an inhalant, kind of a wake you up. Actually, they call it the wake up stick. So it looks like there's two, probably last a good bit of time. I actually use some similar stuff oftentimes. It's not this particular brand, but I just like it. It's kind of like a menthol type, and just kind of gives you a little bit of an alertness when you need it. Looks like it's probably marketed towards hunters, but anyone can actually use it. Another thing they have in here, we'll save that for a little later, is some wicked wax. This is blade wax. Also, before I keep going, so they have a basic box subscription, advanced box, pro box, and then pro plus box. This is a pro plus box, and collectively you get everything the level below and in your subscription. So right now what I'm going over you with is stuff from the basic box subscription. This is wicked wax. It's basically blade wax. Always comes in handy to treat your blades and other items similar well. Next we have, I actually love this. I hadn't seen this, and I love this. Simple item. Sometimes those simple little things that really stand out. It's called a FreeKey Slim System. It's going to be hard to kind of convey it on here, but it's a keychain, and it's kind of a spring loaded. So the way it works is I just squeeze this, and it pops over here, so I can just slide on a key, and when I let it go, it locks it all back in. So basically no more of that fidgeting and fiddling and trying to work the key into those typical key rings. Super simple design, easy, but something I really love and look forward to changing out my keychain with. Pretty handy. And so that is it for the base. Oh, no, it's not. There's one more item. This is called Uberleben Tender Zip, or Uberleben Tender Tip. It's a 3-pack. This is kind of a novelty item. It's pretty neat quality. It's interesting, well made, and what it is these little interlinking, very fine wood. It probably says what kind it is, I don't know, but you put these together and it gives you a little 3-minute burn. They say tinder pile, but I'd say a kindling pile, if you will. Gives you a 3-minute burn time when you put them together, and you just put your light in there, or maybe you have a small tinder bundle in the middle that catches those. And so that is it for the basic box. Moving up to the advanced box, and this is a pretty nice item I like. It's called the Deadfish ULU. ULUs are a type of knives, if I remember right, and I'm certainly not the end-all be-all on knives, but it's an Alaskan style knife. And so it seems pretty good quality. And so that is that. And that comes, if you have the advanced box, this would be the additional item you get with that. I can figure out how it goes back in here. There we go. Moving up to the Pro box, this is when we get into some of the more higher end items. And these are awesome. If you've ever used this or a similar brand or similar concept. This is a Solo Stove Titan. your grate. It gives you it's basically a small little rocket style stove. You get a lot of heat and burn for minimal effort and minimal fuel source, if you will, that you're using. This some gear here. There's a little carrying case for it. And you got your solo stove in there. It's just well-crafted piece of equipment. You can throw in your camping gear, or you can put it in your never coming home bag as well. It's a little larger than I personally would want to carry it, something like that. However, where I do put a lot of this stuff, I'm pretty minimal in my, I'm not minimal, but I like to slim down where I can. I wouldn't want to carry something that big, and it's not real heavy, but just in general, I wouldn't want to carry that if I'm rucking through the woods. However, a lot of this kind of stuff is things that I would put in my emergency car kits, because I don't mind the space and I can put other things in it, so it's not so much a big deal when I have a vehicle that's, you know, utilizing that weight. So that's the Solo Stove Titan. And finally, our last item is for the Pro Plus box. This is quite a nice thing. This is a Doug Mercada Serbian Cleaver. It's a big name in the knife industry, and I'm not sure it's the Grande Fratello. I'm not sure if this is custom just for Battlbox or it's something that you can get out there separately. Very likely can. This is a large cleaver. Pretty heavy and well weighted. And so that is it for the Mission Box 107. That's the contents for that subscription box. I plan on a lot of these items, as I continue on with this series, actually doing individual reviews. I won't do it on all of them, but on a lot of them I'll do individual reviews and share my thoughts on them and share that with you. Look forward to any comments you have. If you've used any of these products, I'd love to hear your feedback already. And in general, if you've had Battlbox or you have any other subscription services that you recommend or like, by all means let me know. I might investigate it as well. I am considering going, there's another one that's one of the other big names. I'd say Battlbox is probably the biggest name in this industry, but another large one is called Crate Club. So I'm considering and looking into possibly subscribing there and checking theirs out as well. I'd love to hear if you have Crate Club, what you think of it, or any others that I don't know of. There's another one called Nomadic. Doesn't quite, I think, fit a lot of the stuff that I would want. It's more for like outdoor or people that go around driving and doing a lot of stuff along those lines. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you liked it. Let me know.